exploring whiskey, people.
Welcome back to Exploring Whiskeys. I'm Eric.
I'm Kevin, and today we're going to continue our
1792.
a little tour down 1792 in the Barton Distillery. This is their Bottled and Bond release. This is relatively new for them. They just started releasing a Bottled and Bond version in 2017. They release one
Once a year.
in the fall.
Yep.
And that's it. I know we've done Bottled and Bond rules before, but aged, so single season, single distiller. What?
No, keep going. I'm trying to go through my head too.
Now you screw me all up. Single season, single distiller. It is minimum 4 years. It is
proof.
Has to be bottled at 100 proof. It has to be in a federally bonded warehouse. It has to be bottled in glass. We've done all this. The interesting part is it's the same mash bill as, in theory, it's the same mash bill as their regular 1792.
Their flagship, the small batch.
The only difference could be the years. So I don't know what the age of 1792 is, but it may be less than 4. And this is 100 proof, and the regular small batch is 93.7 or something. So it's about the only differences where you should get. Outside of that, it should be pretty similar. I think we mentioned this on the small batch episode, but each different line of the 1792 has a different
Color ribbon.
color, which is kind of cool. It's kind of an interesting idea to be able to stand. It still stands out. I mean, the bottle's very unique, but the ribbon really does stand out.
And that was the rumor for a while. This is kind of what the Weller line was going for. Different color.
Yeah, the red, the green.
Now we have the mythical single barrel in the orange label.
Orange label, yep. CYPB is white-ish, cream, whatever.
So everything's got a different color, and that's what I heard that that's kind of what
They were.
Weller was going after, was the...
Who was copying who?
What's a good question?
Don't know which way that went.
I'm going to lean towards Weller's copying. I think you smell the proof right away.
Yeah, there's a little more ethanol off the nose.
I get that vanilla caramel note right away.
You get a lot. We mentioned this last time. So they do advertise themselves as a higher rye bourbon. So somewhere between 15 to 25. They don't release it. So we'll just say 20-ish. I get a little bit of the rye notes.
But I get a lot of heavy.
Yeah, but it's not as much. I was going to say, I think the 1792 had a little bit more rye notes.
The small batch? Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. they're both 1792, aren't they? Yes, the small
Last time I checked.
Sorry.
I get a higher rye on the taste, though.
It comes through?
I do.
The real spicy rye or the...
Spicy.
Spicy.
The finish, I pick back up the vanillas and the caramels, but that initial taste is all rye to me. You?
There's a lot of rye in the beginning. The proof doesn't come through on the palate, though.
Nope. Just on the nose.
The ethanol that it came off on the nose, I'm sure that will disappear as you kind of get used to it. No ethanol coming, like not a burn or even a warmth.
Yeah.
Nothing coming off of 100 proof that's kind of impressive, but definitely a lot more rye spice notes come through on the palate. There's still a sweet around that, but that higher rye really does come through.
Yeah, and the sweet, I get it on the nose, and I get it on the
finish. But yeah,
that's it. Everything else is rye to me. Same mash bill, just higher proof. And it was roughly $40.
Yeah,
for this bottle versus 30?
High 20s,
30, around 30 for the small batch.
Yeah,
I mean, if you lean towards the higher.
Right. If you want a little higher proof, then
you probably would choose this over the small batch.
Yeah.
But you got to wait till it comes out.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the other kicker is if it's only coming out once a year.
Typically in the fall.
Right. It's a fall release. I don't know if it's totally worth $10 more and a limited release for a lot of the same notes.
Yeah. They tweaked the mash bill.
If there was some significant difference.
If you're only going to release it once a year,
yeah,
I think you need to tweak it.
Or something special about, how many different notes do you get out of Old Forester, even though it's the same mash bill? Because they've done the slightly different barrels or double barreled it or all those kind of things. This really kind of is. It's 1792 with 6 more proof.
Right.
Small batch with 6 more proof. Sorry.
Again, well, to your point though, with Old Forester doing the River Row, there was a story behind, or
Whiskey
Row. Sorry, there was a story behind every bottle.
Yeah, there was a nod. Well, I mean, other than there's not a story as to why they chose to do the different things. And I've been all over their website, and there's not. It's just these are our different expressions. Yeah. I don't know. What I am interested in, as I was reading a little bit more about this, is so it's the 1792 Barton Distillery. Or I could have that backwards. It could be the Barton 1792 Distillery. They produce Very Old Barton. Very Old Barton also has a bottled and bond bottle. That's like $15. I've never had it, and
I know the bottle you're talking about. I know the shape of it.
I was like, I think I have had a taste of Very Old Barton once before, which was not very good. But the bottled and bond, like, how different is that versus this one? That would be an interesting A/B there.
Well, this bottle's almost gone. You have
I got one. That's not even open yet. So
the bottle you're talking about is back on many episodes ago, the ones that were below the knee at the liquor store.
Exactly. This is definitely.
We could revisit.
I just wonder. I don't know. They might do different mash bills between the 1792 and the Bartons. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that one. I didn't.
I'm going to say it's worth the gamble. I think we should get it.
Yeah, totally should. That is.
I'm going to say
it's good.
I actually prefer the small batch over this one.
I don't. Well, I don't catch much of a difference. So I'm going to say I prefer them about the same. And okay, I'm probably just going to spend the $10 less and get the regular small batch.
I'd lean towards the small batch, and this is their flagship. It's ready available.
And you can get it in the bigger bottles. I mean, it's just an easier buy for a very similar drink. I totally know the full proof tastes very different.
Full proof, which we'll do. We have it.
Absolutely.
I got it. It was actually a store pick.
Okay.
But that's probably the only time I've seen it in the store.
Okay.
When it comes to this series, it's pretty much small batch.
Yeah, you see that everywhere. That is the easily available all over the place.
The
and
single
then you'll
barrel, the full proof, the port finish, with the high rye. And
the high rye, sweet
year.
wheat, 12-year.
Those are...
Yeah, they come out sporadically, and you kind of have to catch them.
I feel like it's like a limited release.
Yeah, it probably is. It probably is. But we have a handful of them.
Yep. We have the majority of them.
It's fine.
Yep.
That's my ruling. My ruling is it's fine. It's as good as the small batch. So my personal opinion is I wouldn't spend $10 extra to get something that's just as good as.
And the proof is only noticeable in the nose.
Yeah,
it
doesn't come through on
taste.
doesn't come through on the taste at all.
If you prefer the 100 and above, I mean, you're not going to get it on the taste. You're going to get it on the nose.
Fun, good experiment. I do like that. I really want to do the Barton experiment at some point. So that'll come. We'll get there.
Yeah.
But it's a solid bottle.
I mean, for $40, it's not breaking the bank.
So that's the kicker. We're comparing it against its own line. Now compare that to other bottled and bond bottles. It's pretty solid. I mean, I wouldn't say it's as good as most of like the E.H. Taylor bottled and bonds, but it's better. I'm gonna say it's better than the Evan Williams,
which we have that.
Yeah,
as
you know
an
what I mean.
everyday drinker.
It's kind of so maybe
it's smoother.
If you just look at it as a bottled and bond bourbon and ignore that its little brother is almost basically just as good. If you look at that, $40 for bottled and bond bourbon it's solid. It's a solid buy at $40 compared to everything else. Compared to itself, it's probably not. No, it's not a good buy.
So, it's not bad. It's just I'd rather, like you said, I'd rather save the $10 and just buy the.
Save the $10 and ultimately, maybe get another bottle.
But if you disagree, we'd love to hear it. Sell us on this versus the small batch. We'd love to hear those comments.
What are we missing that you can pick up between those two? Because as far as I'm concerned, they're really similar.
We've got a few more to do.
We do.
Again, this one's good.
It is.
I kind of like that one better, but it's just me.
Yeah.
So, but we appreciate you joining the episode today. If you did, if you did like it, we encourage you to hit that like button at the bottom of the screen.
Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and yeah, leave us that comment. Let us know what your thoughts are.
Heck, we'd love to even know if you rated 79. What order would you put all the bottles in? If you're a fan,
Yeah.
we'd love to hear that too.
Yeah.
We got a few more to do.
Absolutely.
So we'd love to hear from you out there. How would you rank them? So, but we appreciate you joining, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Thanks for watching.
Cheers.
Cheers.